Wewe rais, kama unakuja Nyandarua, Ol-Kalou, karibu nyumbani na ukuje na heshima. Hapo ni Nyandarua kwetu nyumbani, headquarter ya Maumau, pahali JM Kariuki alitoka, karibu na Aberdare Forest, pahali Dedan Kimathi aliongoza vita. Na anybody thinking ati kwa sababu Ruto anakuja ceremony ati sisi naweza kosa, hatuwezi kosa sherehe ya nyumbani.
Ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua will square it out on Wednesday in Ol-Kalou during the burial of the late David Kiaraho.
Because kwa sababu David Kiaraho alikuwa mtu ya amani na alikuwa muungwana, and we respected him when he was alive. We must respect David when he is dead. Vile amepumzika tumheshimu. Tusitumie hii jukwaa kuleta mambo ya ujinga na kuvuruga wakati watoto wa David wako hapa, mke wake akawa hapa na familia iko hapa. Ukipata hii, tumia hii kujenga umoja wa familia na umoja wa jamii, na wasihi kwa heshima. Tafadhali, kama uko na agenda, ngojea siku nyingine. Huko nje iko siku nyingine inakuja, tutafanya hiyo maneno huko. Ni kweli kama ama si kweli? Mnakubaliana na mimi?
That burial is significant politically speaking, and I doubt if it can pass without politics taking center stage during that burial. I don't know the technique the president will use to avoid politics during that particular event.
Kama sasa tunaenda pale Nyandarua, kuna MP wetu amekufa, ameaga dunia, anaitwa Mheshimiwa Kiaraho. Kuko na maombi kubwa huko Ol-Kalou. Sasa nimesikia watu wa Ruto, mama anaitwa Faith anasema ati vile rais anakuja huko ati Rigiji na watu yake watakiwi tukuje. Wewe mama Faith Getau, Nyandarua ni kwetu. Huyo Ruto alitufukuza kwa ofisi. Hawezi fukuza sisi ofisi na atufukuze nyumbani. Si ndio? Wewe rais, kama unakuja Nyandarua, Ol-Kalou, karibu nyumbani na ukuje na heshima. Hapo ni Nyandarua kwetu nyumbani, headquarter ya Maumau, pahali JM Kariuki alitoka, karibu na Aberdare Forest, pahali Dedan Kimathi aliongoza vita. Na anybody thinking ati kwa sababu Ruto anakuja ceremony ati sisi naweza kosa, hatuwezi kosa sherehe ya nyumbani. Yeye ni mgeni, akuja kama mgeni, tutamkaribisha vizuri. Na akuja polepole na heshima. Nauliza watu ya Nyandarua wote, Ol-Kalou zote tujae kwa hiyo kiwanja, kwa hiyo stadium. Tukue hapo, nitakuwa hapo asubuhi mapema. In fact, nitafika the previous day ndio nijitayarishe vizuri na watu wetu. You chased us away from government. You cannot chase us from home. Abana, usifukuza hiyo mtu. Aweko hapo nje tamsikiza. Ni sawa tu.
In this video, I want us to understand why Rigathi and the president will square it out. Because one thing is also very clear. William Ruto's allies are telling Rigathi Gachagua's allies not to attend this burial. And I'm looking at the basis of their argument. I don't find it anywhere. 2 or 3 reasons only. Number one, this MP was elected on Jubilee Party ticket. He is amongst the few who managed to win their seats under Azimio. Which means Rigathi Gachagua campaigned this guy. Because Rigathi Gachagua was a member of UDA. All these leaders, they campaigned this guy. So I don't understand why they're actually scrambling to take charge of his burial. But of course you can understand, because this guy was first elected in 2013, again in 2017, and again in 2022. Very few people get elected like that. So I want us to look at and try and understand the showdown which is about to happen. Before we do that, in case you're watching the channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without the support, this channel cannot be what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to be very brief. The first reason why we are witnessing this kind of showdown is because they want to use the stage to set the pace for the by-election. William Ruto defeated Rigathi Gachagua and the United Opposition in Mbeere North. And the arguments which were advanced at that time was that Rigathi Gachagua did not sponsor a candidate. And of course, it was also understandable. Mbeere North is in Mount Kenya East. William Ruto has been trying so hard to divide the mountain into Mount Kenya East and West. The truth is, the Deputy President, Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki, comes from East. And because he comes from East, they had to do everything to win. And he managed to stamp his authority. For William Ruto, if he can get the votes of Meru, Mbeere, Tharaka, and Embu, he's sorted, even if you were to get half of them. But now, another battle is looming in Ol-Kalou. That's where now Rigathi Gachagua will finally get the opportunity now, number one, to sponsor his candidate. Number two, Nyandarua is predominantly Kikuyu. So it falls into that game plan. So he also wants to use this by-election to stamp his authority. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to figure out what's going to happen, assuming Rigathi Gachagua will go there and then blocked from accessing the venue. Because remember, the next few days, Rigathi Gachagua has gone so hard on the president, including making reference to the president beating the first lady. Those are serious matters. But finally, they will meet. Number two, and this is something which is very, very important. I've always told you that William Ruto has already crafted his strategy for 2027. And that strategy includes state machinery. And he's been trying to test it. He tested it in Mbeere with huge success. The other day, we had 2 by-elections, again in Mbeere. Effectively, he delivered that strategy. Rigathi Gachagua is banking on the people. So what we are going to witness here is the flexing of muscles. Ruto coming with the state machinery, Rigathi coming with the power of the people. So at the end of the day, the question is going to be who between the state machinery and the people will prevail. And if UDA will succeed on this day, because I know Rigathi is banking on the support he has on the ground. Ruto being the president with the state machinery is also banking on the mobilization, the use of the money. You never know. And I want to repeat, you never know. Ngiki might be unleashed. And Rigathi might not even access the venue. Because I don't understand, I don't see how William Ruto will share a podium with Rigathi. But I know Uhuru will be here. And he's also making it interesting. Because I just watched a clip of Farouk Kibet warning church leaders from giving Uhuru Kenyatta a platform to play politics. Uhuru will be here. So let us wait and see how all these things are going to pan out. But I think they are going to flex their muscles. Number 3, and this is the most important thing of it, UDA are trying to hijack this burial. And the intention of hijacking this burial is to stop Rigathi Gachagua from attending the burial. The other day when Johanna Ngeno passed on, You saw what happened. Alfred Keter carried the day. If mourners were just allowed to sit and the guests were just allowed to arrive peacefully, Rigathi Gachagua is definitely going to receive the wildest cheers in front of the president. That's something these guys are not willing to do. And that's why sometimes I even think that the DCI might arrest Rigathi Gachagua tomorrow, just to stop him from attending this burial. Remember, one of Rigathi Gachagua's key ally is the senator for Nyandarua. How will you even attempt to stop the senator for Nyandarua from attending this burial, yet you allow the member of parliament for Kikuyu to attend? So there might be those attempts. And importantly, I'm looking at this as part of 2027 politics. Ol-Kalou, just like Kiamba and Juja, determined how Mount Kenya voted in 2022. Ol-Kalou, the by-election, is going to determine how Mount Kenya will vote in 2022. So both camps, that is William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, will not be willing. I can assure you, they will not be willing to let this chance pass. They'll begin with a funeral, because this is a stadium. Rigathi is saying, yeah, atafika mapema. Ruto as the president will also come at the right time. I don't know where Rigathi will pick to sit, because he's an impeached deputy president. He can't sit at the front there. But he's a leader of a political party, which means ideally he should also sit somewhere there. Because the other day when there was that burial attended by Uhuru, Martha Karua and the rest, all of them were at the front. So let us wait and see how all this is going to turn out. Until next time, this is your man, Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.